Hi everyone, and welcome to Oddscheck.com, the home of hidden value in the sports betting marketplace. So with just 2 rounds to go of the 2021-2022 Premier League, although it looks like Manchester City will win their 4th league title in 5 seasons, there's still so much to decide both in the race for 4th and the scramble to avoid the last relegation spot, with Leeds, Burnley and Everton all fighting desperately for their Premier League survival. So with Matchday 37 just around the corner, who are you backing to win? Well, Oddscheck.com is your home to find the best odds on each and every Premier League game this season. Plus, with our exclusive premium bet finder tool, we instantly show you where there may be significant value to be had in the market. In a moment, I'll show you that there could be some interesting value to be had on Manchester City, Newcastle and Aston Villa, amongst others. But first, let me take you through the top available odds for the key matches. Saturday's early kickoff is down in London at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as Spurs take on Burnley. Conte once again showed his nous as a coach as he organised his players to execute a game plan that frustrated Liverpool and which almost brought a memorable win. The 1-1 draw means that Spurs are the first side to stop Liverpool from winning at Anfield in the Premier League since Brighton in October 2021. Can they take all 3 points for the visit of Burnley? Last season this fixture finished 4-0 to the Lily Whites, and top odds for them to win again here are 1.34 or 17-50. Danny Ings scored against his former club as Burnley's survival chances suffered a huge setback against Aston Villa at Turf Moor. The 3-1 defeat was Burnley's 100th defeat in the Premier League since returning to the competition in 2016-17, and they are one of only 3 teams to lose 100 games in that time, along with Crystal Palace and Watford. Now, it was their first defeat in 5 games, and they did beat Spurs 1-0 back in February. Top odds for them to complete the league double here are 10.00 or 9-1. For the draw, it's 5.70 or 47-10. A few hours later across town, West Ham welcome Manchester City to the City of London Stadium. West Ham are desperate to get back into Europe, according to manager David Moyes, who saw his side's hopes of qualifying for the Europa League strengthened by thrashing already relegated Norwich 4-0. Star of the show was once again Jarrod Bowen, who with his 2 assists became just the 2nd player for the club to register at least 10 goals and 10 assists in a Premier League season. The first, of course, being Paolo Di Canio in 1999-2000. Can the Hammers produce something special again against City? They did manage to beat them back in October in the League Cup, and top odds for another win here are 7.90 or 69-10. Manchester City needed an instant response to reassert their supremacy in the Premier League title race and prove they were no longer suffering any side effects from a devastating Champions League semi-final loss to Real Madrid. They did both as they swept Newcastle United aside to take a 3-point lead at the top of the table, the 5-0 winning margin also giving them a superior goal difference to Liverpool. Will it be business as usual at the London Stadium? Last season this game finished 1-1, and top odds for them to win it this time are 1.44 or 11-25. For the draw it's 5.45 or 89-20. On Sunday, we head up to Tyneside as Newcastle play Arsenal at St James's Park. Newcastle are a club fuelled by high finance and huge ambition after their Saudi Arabian-based takeover, but the 5-0 loss to Manchester City was another chastening lesson in the scale of the gulf between where they are and where they want to be. No other club, though, has survived after being winless after the first 14 games. So can the Magpies get back to winning ways against the Gunners? They've not beaten them since 2018, and top odds for them to start here are 4.50 or 7-2. Arsenal took a huge step towards securing Champions League football next season as they saw off an ill-disciplined Leeds United 2-1. It was a 4th successive win for Mikel Arteta's side, and one that puts them firmly in the driving seat for a top 4 spot. Eddie Nketiah's brace means he's netted 4 goals in his last 4 Premier League games, just 1 fewer than he'd managed in his first 52 appearances in the competition. Can he score again at St James's Park? The Gunners have won their last 8 games against Newcastle, and top odds for them to make it 9 are 1.92 or 23-25. For the draw it's 3.85 or 57-20. The final game of Matchday 37 is down on the south coast as Saints take on Liverpool at St Mary's. Southampton fans will perhaps be thankful the season is nearly over as their side continue to limp over the finishing line. Saturday's 3-0 reverse at Brentford was their 7th defeat from their last 10 Premier League matches, leaving them down in 15th place in the table and still to be absolutely sure of survival. Last season, though, they did beat Liverpool 1-0 at St Mary's, and top odds for them to do it again here at 8.60 or 38-5. Liverpool's 1-1 draw with Tottenham feels more like a defeat given the potential significance of 2 drop points. The Reds dominated proceedings at Anfield pretty much from the first whistle to the last, but despite their territorial supremacy, they found it hard to create the sort of gilt-edged goal-scoring opportunities that have become a feature of their play. Luis Diaz's deflected goal means he's scored in back-to-back appearances for Liverpool in all competitions for the first time. Can he grab another at St Mary's? Earlier this season, the Reds won 4-0, and top odds for the league double here are 1.42 or 42 to 100. For the draw, it's 5.25 or 17 to 4. Now, if you prefer American odds, you'll also find them available on the site. Whether you'd like to bet on these games or any others, Oddscheck.com also helps you to quickly see the bets where the highest paying bookie is offering significant value over their competition. How? Well, we do this with our exclusive premium bet finder tool found near the top of the screen. Here you can see that we've moved the slider to 12% plus, and in doing so the premium bet finder tool automatically highlights the bets where the potential profit of the top paying bookie is 12% or higher than that of the median or the middle bookie. So we can see that there's at least a 12% divergence in value between the top and middle bookie for a home win for Newcastle. So if you fancy a bet on the Magpies taking all 3 points against the Gunners, then there's 12% more potential profit to be found between the top and middle bookies. Now, if I slide the premium bet finder tool back down to 9% plus, we can see a serious divergence in value between bookies for some other potentially interesting bets, notably a home win for Aston Villa, an away win for Norwich and Manchester City, and draws at Goodison Park, the City of London Stadium and St James's Park. So if you fancy a bet on any of these results, then there's 9% more potential profit to be made. Now, of course, due to regulations, we can't actually show you which bookies have the top odds in this video. To view your actual results, you'll find links in the video description to head on over to Oddscheck.com. Remember, bookmaker odds can change between the time we made this video and the time at which you view it. So do make sure to subscribe to the channel and ensure to turn on notifications using the bell icon so you can take advantage of our updates as they happen. Now, even if the odds have changed, Oddscheck.com and our premium bet finder tool are always here to help you find the highest available odds and explore interesting value in the sports betting marketplace. Well, that's all for this video, but we'll have more updates for you very soon. If you found it to be helpful, please do let us know by hitting the like button, and be sure to get your predictions into the comments below. Enjoy the games, and remember, please play responsibly.